So today was supposed to be part 3 of doing all the lifetime challenges, but I scrapped that because I think I just discovered something crazy. So I'm sure a lot of people have seen something like this on the first day of early access of 2K like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, right? Like a lot of content creators bought level 40 on the season pass on the first day of early access just to show us how cap breakers work, because you get a cap breaker at level 40. And what I was seeing was a lot of people showing that with just 5 cap breakers, you could take a stat from basically unusable to pretty decent. An 83 pointer is pretty decent, especially from a 50. And so after seeing those videos while I was at work that Friday on the first day of early access, that's what I had in mind when I came home and bought 2K that day, and this is the build I made. As you can see, it's an ISO lock. Every year of 2K since 2K20, I've made an ISO lock. Like, I think personally an ISO lock is the best build in the game. The 91 perimeter, put 5 cap breakers on it to get it to what, 96. That would give me all the perimeter badges on Hall of Fame besides Pick Dodger. With Hall of Fame badges, I think I'd block anybody up, right? 80 interior defense, pretty good. 78 block, this will give me silver chase down, bronze paint defender. 94 still, this is before I really knew how bad stills was, so this was a huge investment that really didn't pay off, but I have a 94 still either way. 75 offensive rebound, I could snag offensive rebound actually. 60 defensive rebound, this is actually pretty decent for a guard, but I'd rather have it a little higher. I wish I could get it to like 80 just to have silver rebound chaser, and I might have used more cap breakers on defensive rebound. The physicals I really don't want to talk about. I think these are extremely solid physicals. 86 speed, I'm moving down court very fast. 85 agility, 73 strength, and 77 vert. Like, I actually love my physicals right now. Most importantly, since this is an ISO lock, I got an 86 speed with ball. This is why I'm 6'6", almost max wingspan. I think I'm 1 tick off of max wingspan, because 6'6" is the tallest you can be to get an 86 speed with ball, which will give me gold lightning launch, and if I want to buff it to legendary, I could, but I probably won't, because gold is more than enough. 85 ball handle. The pass accuracy is pretty low, but cap breakers are pretty easy to get this year, and there's like 28 of them, so I thought I'd put cap breakers on that too. And then an 87 drive and dunk. This is more than enough to dunk on people. Honestly, slashing is kind of OP right now, especially since interior defense is kind of trash. Now this is the most important part of the build. I went for a 57 3-pointer, because in my mind this was the thought process. So people showed like a 53 pointer could go to an 80, so I thought if I go 57, maybe I'd go to like an 85 3-pointer, right? And I also put my midi to an 87, because people showed with build specialization you get 2 more cap breakers, which I would put on midi obviously to get it to an 89. Not only would that give me better jump shots, but that would give me a lot of the badges that I'd need, so an 85 3-pointer would have been more than enough. So that was my thought process with this build, right? I have amazing defense, great ball handling and speed. I could slash, and then I would put cap breakers on shooting to be able to shoot. Now I refunded 2K that first day of early access after making this build, because my homie who I game share with said he'd cop 2K for us, but he was on vacation at the time. So I decided instead of wasting bread, I could just wait 2 weeks to get the game. And 2 weeks later, it was actually about like a week and a half later, he got the game, I got on my build, and I started playing and grinding. And now I'm a 93 overall, and I got my first cap breaker, right? And I thought I'd use the first cap breaker on my 3, because you need a 63 just to start the shooting build specialization. So I open up the cap breakers menu, and to my surprise, this is what I see. My 3-pointer only goes up by 1. So from 57, I could get 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. I will max out at a 62 3-pointer. This left me in shambles. I'm telling you guys right now, I was so shook. I thought I wasted a lot of time grinding out this build that I expected a lot from, right? This would have been the ultimate build. Like, I play a lot of 1v1, especially in the NTF. I love playing 1v1. And I'm thinking with this build, I can lock up anybody 1 through 5, and they can't really guard me. Obviously, I can't guard a 7-4 who's just shooting over me, but anybody else, I can lock them up. Nobody's really scoring on me. And then once I get my shooting up, I'll score on anybody. I could slash, I could shoot, I could dribble, I could do everything, and then I have insane defense. But this menu right here just crushed my hopes. Literally just crushed my hopes. I can't get what other people were getting. I can't get those high jumps and 3-pointer with just 5 cap breakers. So I almost gave up on the spot. Literally, I got my first cap breaker, I open this menu, I see this, and I almost make a new build. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go and make a new build. So I'm like, why would I make a new build, give 2K more money after they just finessed me, right? Basically lied to me. I mean, they didn't really lie to me, but the screenshots I was seeing before I got the game are not what I'm seeing right now, right? So I felt a little bit deceived. So I'm like, bro, instead of making a new build and giving 2K more money and supporting this, I'm gonna just stick with my build, bro. It is what it is. And that gets me to the point of this video. And my discovery started here in a rec game. As you can see, I had 12 points shooting 100%, obviously because I'm only shooting middies, right? With an 87 midi, it is extremely easy to make midi. Also have 4 rebounds and 5 assists, right? I'm doing it all basically because I'm an ISO lock. I can score for myself, I could pass it out, I could get rebounds, I could do everything, right? So now here I am in the corner. I catch the ball and I go for the midi, and I wanted to do a step back and shoot at the midi, but I stepped back a bit too far and shoot the 3. And I greened it, right? I greened the 3. And I'm like, did I just green a 3 with a 57 3-pointer? I was shocked, right? So then here I am in the park playing with some randoms, right? I spot up in the corner. This dude gives me the ball, and I green another 3. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's possible to shoot threes with a 57 3-pointer, right? I have an 87 midi, so I have good jump shots, right? I can actually equip pretty decent jump shots, right? So I'm like, okay, let me test it out more just to make sure. So now I'm playing games where if I'm open at the 3, obviously I can't ISO at the 3. Obviously I'm not expecting to ISO at the 3, but if I'm open at the 3, I'll take some shots. So here I get a good contest and then go spot up at the 3 and shoot it and green it. And I was shooting 1 for 2 at the time. Here I am in a 3v3 game. I get blocked. I was going for a contact dunk animation, but it turned into a layup on a fast break, and then I got blocked, right? So I get blocked. My teammate gets the ball. I spot up at the 3, corner 3, and I green it. Here I am in the Gatorade, playing some Gatorade games. Spot up at the 3, green. Shooting 100% that game. Here I am at the start of the game, off the dribble, so there's no dimer. All right, off the dribble, green. Same game, I think. Yeah, this same game. I get the rebound, do a cross, step back to the 3, green. These are off the dribble, no dimer, right? Here I am on a fast break, and I get down court faster than I'm telling you, 85 speed is all you need. I get down court faster than everybody, bro. Or 86 speed, I guess, because I have 86 ball handle. Here I am on a quick stop, corner 3, green. Here I am off a bad catch, green. Like, I'm telling you, there's potential in this build, right? And this was, I think I hit 2 threes this game, right? I had 10 points, so I had 7, which you will only get 7 if you hit a 3, and then I had 10. And I shot 67%. That was 2 for 3. Off of a 57 3-pointer shooting 2 for 3. So now I realize, bro, I made the 2-way slash and playmaker from 2K20. If y'all remember that build from 2K20, even at minimum wingspan, you could only get a 69 3-pointer. And a 69 3-pointer obviously wasn't no play shot, but if you were good at the game, you could time it somewhat consistently, but that wasn't your bread and butter. Hunting threes with a 2-way slash and playmaker was not supposed to be your bread and butter. You were mainly there to dribble and slash, and then if people got scared of the slash, then you shot the open 3. And that's basically what I can do on this build right now. So now what are my plans, right? I have to put 3 cap breakers on this build just to get a 63 pointer so I can do the shooting specialization. So what I'm planning to do with this build now is get 3 cap breakers, get it to a 63 pointer just to start the build specialization. With the 2 cap breakers that I do get from this build specialization, I'm not going to put it at 3-pointer because going from a 60 to a 62 will change nothing. Instead, what I plan to do is put 2 on my mid-range to go from an 87 to an 89. That way with an 89 midi, I could get set shot specialist to gold. And then with the badge max plus 2 that I also get from the build specialization, I can take set shot from gold to legendary. And then with the max plus 1, I'll put it on shifty shooter to get it to gold. That way I could get the maximum buffs on my shooting. And now I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm really truly starting to believe that I could shoot consistently with a 63 pointer. Like, think about it, that 89 midi and that badge max plus 2 will get me set shot legendary. And I could already kind of shoot with just silver set shot. Once I buff it, I really think that I'll have the perfect 2-way slash and playmaker. Like, I will be able to shoot if you leave me open, but it's not going to be my bread and butter, but I will be able to shoot. So yeah, guys, overall, I'm gonna just stick to my original goal of not spending any more bread on this game and just sticking to the one build that I have. I kind of thought of not releasing this video because I feel like if people know that you can shoot with a 63 pointer, a whole bunch of people will make 63 pointer builds, and there's a lot of people zenning. Bro, there's gonna be an epidemic of 2-way slash and playmakers, bro. Like, there's literally so many people are gonna make this build, I feel like, because so many people have a zen. Like, look, I'm shooting with a 57 right now. It's not even at 60 yet. 57 silver set shot, and I'm kind of shooting consistently right here in the shoot around. So yeah, just a fair warning, I really did not want to release this video, but at the same time, I think people should know. I think all information should be free. People should know that you can shoot with a 63 pointer, bro. And yeah, that's it for today.